Hello everyone, welcome back to Revive Renaissance. Today, we dive into the heart of America to explore the 10 states Americans don't want to live anymore. Join us on this journey. The United States population continues to increase year after year. In the past decade, the country saw a 6.3% increase. So why are some states seeing a decrease in their population? Some of it has to do with the economy of each particular state. When there aren't job opportunities, people leave, and there is another many reasons. How we determine the states Americans don't want to live in 2021. This one was pretty simple. We used population data from the census. We simply calculated the difference between 2022 and 2023. We totaled the percent decrease or increase based on the total population. After all, a large state losing 1,000 residents will not be nearly as impactful as a small state losing 1,000 residents. But before starting the video, I want to request you, we put our best efforts to create our every video, so please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's start. Number 10, Connecticut. As a state located in the northeastern United States, Connecticut is known for its picturesque towns, its rich history, and its many notable people. This charming New England state is home to plenty of historical sites, cultural attractions, and outdoor activities. In just a year, 0.25% of Connecticut's population pieced out of the state. That amounted to a total loss of about 13,600 residents, which was the largest loss of any age range. The second largest reduction was observed among individuals aged 10 to 14, with numbers dropping from 224,100 in 2020 to 213,500 in 2022, representing a 4.8% decrease. The sad part is that even if all 13,000 of those ex-residents moved to New York, it still wouldn't make much of a difference on that state's declining population. Number 9, Louisiana. When most people think of Louisiana, they think of Mardi Gras, New Orleans, and Cajun food. However, Louisiana may have voodoo and gumbo, but what the state is lacking in is job opportunities. That's why the majority of those residents are packing up and moving out. Louisiana's population continued its decline for the third consecutive year, according to new estimates from the U.S. Census Bureau that suggest Louisiana is shrinking at a faster clip than nearly any other state. Louisiana lost more than 14,000 residents between July 2022 and July 2023, following a trend of steep population decline since 2020. In the past 3 years, the state has lost more than 1.8% population of its population. Number 8, New Jersey. New Jersey is a fascinating state that is often overlooked, partly because of its more famous neighbor in New York. It's the most densely populated state in the country. Sure, New Jersey is getting quite a few residents coming in from New York, but the state is also losing quite a bit more residents. With 26,330 residents leaving, you'd have to think there's something going on with New Jersey. But really, the leaving reason for leaving is for a new job. Commonly, people are leaving New Jersey due to retirement. That's why many residents who have spent years living and working in New Jersey choose to leave the state and move to states with a lower cost of living, better attractions, and nicer weather. Number 7, Hawaii. Hawaii is known for its beautiful beaches, some of them with unusual colors. Many beaches are filled with white sand, but other Hawaiian shores are covered with green, red, pink, and even black sand. Each year, 15,000 native Hawaiians leave the state for the mainland, which now boasts a larger Hawaiian population than Hawaii itself. There are fears that rebuilding from the wildfires that ravaged Maui over the summer will lead to even more displacement. But they're not moving that far away. The majority find a new home in California. While California is known to be one of the more expensive states to live in, it's cheap compared to the cost of living in Hawaii. When paradise comes at such a high cost, is it really even paradise anymore? Unless you win the lottery, you might have to find a new paradise to enjoy. Number 6, Mississippi. Mississippi is a state located in the southern region of the United States. It is also home to one of the longest river systems in North America, the Mississippi River. Mississippi is known for its music origins, cotton plantations, and delicious food. out with Mississippi and in with Tennessee, and it all boils down to one thing: income tax. An outstanding amount of residents are leaving Mississippi behind in the dust, 27,240 to be exact. While the majority of them named income tax as the main reason, there are a few other reasons as well. There just aren't enough job opportunities in Mississippi to keep that 0.35% of the population around. And when it comes to entertainment for after-work life, well, you can forget about that. The flee to the Smoky Mountains doesn't seem so outrageous. Number 5. Vermont. Vermont is the northeastern U.S. state that features from exciting ski areas and vast natural parks to intriguing historic sites and unique cultural museums. In between, there's no shortage of memorable experiences such as fishing on the only floating bridge east of the Mississippi. Ah, Vermont. It doesn't get any better than fresh maple syrup and a snowy backdrop. Or does it? According to 2,310 residents, it does get better. So what's so different about Florida? The weather is a given. But really, the 0.37% decrease in Vermont's population can be attributed to the high cost of living. With fewer taxes to pay, Vermont residents are kissing their white Christmases goodbye while saying hello to the sunshine. Number 4. New York. Frank Sinatra must be rolling over in his grave today. Instead of moving to New York, people are moving out of it. In fact, 217,000 residents left the state in their rearview mirrors between 2022 and 2023. That adds up to a 0.45% decrease in the state's population. And guess where they're moving to? New Jersey. We'll give you a minute to pick your jaw up off the ground. That's right. New Yorkers are finding their futures lying in the rival state. Why? The homes are bigger for less. In addition, you can get a yard in New Jersey. Sometimes having one park for an entire city just isn't a big enough playground. Number 3. Illinois. The state of Illinois is known as the land of presidents because it is the birthplace or home of 8 U.S. presidents. With the Illinois population falling 0.54%, you might be quick to assume that the state is expensive when it comes to housing. But the majority of residents left for better job opportunities. The sole reason for Illinois' population decline was a massive migration of residents to other states. In 2023, nearly 84,000 Illinoisans left the state on net. The majority escaped to Indiana. Chicago residents who want to enjoy the city life without all of the high taxes and housing that's more bang for their buck find all of that just over the state border. In fact, those who move just over the border still enjoy the same time zone, TV stations, sports teams, and even similar commute times. Number 2. West Virginia. As the United States' third most forested state, West Virginia is known for its timber and protected woodlands. It's also famous for its salt, mountains, and forests. The number of people who moved away from West Virginia to another state rose from 36,000 people in 2021 to approximately 41,000 people in 2022. As fewer and fewer coal trains go by in West Virginia, young dreamers are moving to Ohio with hopes of striking gold, taking with them their future children that would have helped West Virginia's population crisis. Unfortunately, that's the least of the state's worries. With a continued population decrease, the state is looking at losing a congressional seat for the 2024 election. They need to mine their way out of this hole quickly. Number 1. Alaska. Alaska is famous for its vast wilderness, amazing wildlife, and stunning landscapes. Alaska also is known for its unique geography and history. Just from a glance, you might make the assumption that people are leaving Alaska and moving to California because they're sick of the cold. But really, it has to do with the economy. People who moved there originally for the oil boom 40 years ago are now moving to live out the beach retirement dream. And really, the state doesn't offer much to the younger generation. So when they leave for college, they tend to not come back. Thank you for joining us on this virtual journey through the 10 states Americans don't want to live anymore. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel Revive Renaissance, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more exciting content.